The new Airbus Racer solves two common problems with helicopters. It can climb faster and higher during vertical takeoff and can fly at much greater speed during horizontal flight. This is achieved through hollow frame wings with additional propellers at the tips. During vertical takeoff, one of the auxiliary propellers rotates clockwise and the other counterclockwise. This pushes extra air under the main rotor, providing more lift. During horizontal flights, these two propellers create thrust to increase speed, eliminating the need for a traditional rear rotor. The design includes two engines, with torque to the main and side propellers transferred through shafts and gearboxes. After reaching the desired altitude, one engine can be turned off, saving up to 30% of fuel. In recent tests, where the goal was to reach 253 miles per hour, the helicopter reached 261 miles per hour, breaking the official world record. Here's another flying vehicle that set its own world record. In summer of 2024, Joby's airplane flew 523 miles over California, emitting only steam and not a single gram of carbon. This is the longest flight range on hydrogen fuel. Even during landing, it still had 10% of its energy reserve left. The achievement was made possible by an innovative system with hydrogen electric engines. Hydrogen cells convert hydrogen into energy through a chemical reaction with oxygen. This energy powers 6 electric motors, so the battery reserve is barely used. The efficient fuel consumption is ensured by storing the hydrogen in a tank surrounded by a vacuum jacket, which maintains a constant temperature of 22 degrees regardless of external conditions. With this new technology, regional flights with zero emissions are possible, opening the door to using this invention in the air taxis of the future. Still on the topic of innovative flying machines, let's talk about an airborne hotel. Recently, the Hashem Al Ghaili Channel unveiled a huge concept airplane designed for 5,000 passengers. It features a gym, swimming pool, shopping mall, restaurant, and theater. On the upper deck, there's a panoramic hall with a 360-degree view, and another observation deck is located at the rear of the plane. Artificial intelligence could control various systems, making the aircraft fully autonomous. This hotel could stay in the air for years. Guests can leave or check in at any time using smaller planes that dock with it. The lift for the Giant is provided by 20 nuclear-powered engines. Landing is not planned as it will continuously fly around the globe, becoming the transport of the future. Maintenance will be carried out in the air. Besides transportation, it can also be used for weddings or other special events. The design of this model is currently in progress, sparking many debates about its safety. Meanwhile, Chinese scientists from Southwest Jiao Tong University in Chengdu have invented their own flying transport. These are modified cars that levitate above the road at a height of 1.3 inches. This became possible by installing a strong magnet that interacts with a contact rail. The rail is solid, so the entire body is held securely above the surface across its full area. The track is about 5 miles long, and the cars move along it without touching the ground at a speed of 143 miles per hour. Currently, 8 sedans have been modified. This invention could help create future transport without tires, reducing the number of friction points and extending the vehicle's lifespan. The Chinese car won't be able to fly over a traffic jam, but this concept car from the California-based company Aleph Aeronautics can. It was showcased at the North American International Auto Show in Detroit. The model has regular wheels for driving into a garage, towing, and driving on the road. Thanks to this, it received certification allowing it to take off from a regular road, not just an airport. When the car approaches a traffic jam, it lifts off above the traffic and flies over it. The cabin is mounted on hinges and can rotate 90 degrees forward for a better view. The model is fully electric with a range of 200 miles on the ground and 100 miles in the air. It's designed for short commutes to work and back, but could also be used by emergency services. The starting price of the new model is expected to be $300,000. Training to operate it takes only 15 minutes. Otto Aviation Group is also making attempts to introduce the air transport of the future. They have developed a transatlantic plane with minimal body resistance. Its bullet-shaped design gives it excellent aerodynamics. This greatly reduces fuel consumption. As a result, the cost of a flight between continents will be equal to the price of one ticket, with the rest being pure profit. The business jet is designed to accommodate 6 passengers. It can reach a maximum speed of 450 miles per hour. Its impressive 550 horsepower and fuel efficiency come from a 12-cylinder aluminum engine, while its fuel consumption is comparable to that of a car. On a single tank, its range can reach up to 5,150 miles. This new model will help make air travel more affordable and comfortable. The next innovation is a hybrid of a car and a drone that can separate from each other. This achievement belongs to the Chinese company Guangzhou Automobile Group. Initially, the user sits in a single-seat cabin and controls the wheeled vehicle using a tablet or voice commands. When flight is needed, a different menu appears on the screen. 6 brackets with electric motors extend and the drone takes off vertically while the vehicle is still driving on the road. The chassis then autonomously returns to the base for recharging. The flying capsule can land on its own legs on any flat surface. The company has already announced a successful first test flight. This innovation will simplify movement in crowded cities, and the popularization of such transport could reduce traffic jams. However, there are ongoing discussions about the legal regulation of flights. Let's move from passenger transport to cargo transport by air. This innovative airship will make air cargo transport as cost-effective as shipping by trains or trucks. It is made of lightweight aluminum alloy which keeps the weight low, while the air inside provides lift without the need for excessive engine power. Unlike fabric-covered airships, the aluminum body prevents helium leakage. The electrical systems are powered by solar panels, eliminating the need for powerful generators. As a result, these cargo airships will consume 90% less fuel than cargo planes of the same capacity. They will help deliver goods to remote areas where there are no roads or airports. Currently, 2 versions are in development with load capacities of 55 and 275 tons. The estimated service life of each model is 40 years. A German startup supported by the European Space Agency has begun developing the most reliable and comfortable airplane for private transportation. The standard version seats 7 people, but there is a premium version with 4 seats facing each other. The aircraft's reliability is ensured by the absence of fuel, a water cooling system, moving flaps, a rudder, a gearbox, a tail, and other rotating parts that are prone to wear. The propulsion system consists of 12 ducted fans in the front wings and 24 fans in the rear. This allows the plane to reach speeds of up to 175 miles per hour while producing less noise. It can take off and land on skyscraper rooftops. The current flight range is 155 miles, but it is expected to increase as battery density improves. This invention aims to become the air taxi of the future. Island and coastal residents might be interested in another type of transport, a marine acronoplane. Its uniqueness lies in its extended range inspired by pelicans. They fly low over the water, creating an air cushion that provides lift. The acronoplane works with the same principle. It's fully electric, takes off from the water, and thanks to its low flight using water wings, it achieves the ground effect, which doubles the range and saves energy. The 12-seat vessel can travel 180 miles on a single battery charge, but the company promises to eventually increase this to 500 miles. The maximum speed of the acronoplane is 180 miles per hour. A 1:4 scale prototype has already passed successful tests, and now a full-scale version is being tested over the Atlantic Ocean coast. How about a jetpack helicopter that you can wear on your back and take off from anywhere? That's exactly what an Australian company managed to create using carbon fiber. The backpack with 2 rotors has a single bar, and the pilot's position self-levels no matter the tilt of the blades. The new invention operates on pure electric power. A joystick in the pilot's hands controls vertical takeoff, speed, and thrust. With the jetpack helicopter, you can fly forward, backward, turn, and maneuver. LED lights ensure safety at night, making the person in the sky visible to others and lighting the path ahead. The model is still being tested, but promises to be exciting equipment for solo recreational flights. The next flying machine stands out for its unusual design. It was created by Air Liquide. The model consists of two symmetrical compartments with an electric motor and propeller in between. On the right side, the pilot's cabin is mounted on the wing. On the left side of the engine, there's a large tank filled with liquid hydrogen, taking up the entire compartment. Its capacity is nearly 1,100 gallons. Initially, they planned to use gaseous hydrogen fuel, but such a tank would have been heavier and with less capacity, so they switched to liquid fuel. The tank has passed all vibration tests and is completely safe. Thanks to the unique symmetrical two-module design, which allowed for the placement of a large tank, the fuel supply ensures a long flight range with zero carbon emissions. The model has already completed 4 manned test flights, one of which lasted 3 hours. From manned aircraft, we now move to drones, specifically innovative models with jet engines. These engines provide thrust for high-speed flight using a simple working principle and the ability to burn gasoline, kerosene, and even bioethanol. The engine cycle starts by taking in fuel and air. When the mixture ignites, the temperature and pressure increase. Hot gases are pushed out from both ends of the tube, creating a strong thrust for acceleration and fast flight. The resulting vacuum then pulls in a fresh supply of air to repeat the process. The minimal number of moving parts in the engine extends its lifespan and reduces the chances of failure. The company has developed jet engines with thrust ranging from 222 to 1,112 Nm, suitable for UAVs weighing from 250 to 1,000 pounds. Some flying machines are fast, others highly autonomous, and then there are the ultra-luxurious ones. My next story in this episode is about such a $50 million airship. It has a panoramic cabin with a 360-degree view accommodating 18 guests. Glass sections on the floor allow passengers to look down at the clouds while sitting on comfortable sofas with pillows. There's a bar counter with drinks and glasses. Separate armless chairs are available for small groups to have conversations. Behind the bar, there are corner chairs where you can even lie down during the day, as the airship can stay in the air for up to 3 days. For a full night's sleep, there are private cabins with double beds, wardrobes, mini bars, and beautiful views from the window. The new HX-50 is a luxurious and lightweight helicopter for commercial flights. A team of experienced engineers and designers created it from scratch to achieve maximum comfort and efficiency. The helicopter has an elegant appearance. With large panoramic windows, the pilot and passengers can enjoy incredible views during the flight. Inside, the cabin is beautifully designed and can hold up to 5 people. Each seat is designed for maximum comfort during the flight, with built-in USB ports and 4-point seatbelts. The pilot's control panel is fully digital, displaying all necessary information on several monitors and tablets. Its flight range is over 800 miles, powered by 500 horsepower. Anyone looking to buy this helicopter will need to spend $790,000. The American company Rise Aerotech has created a passenger drone that allows anyone to conquer the sky. The electric VTOL has 6 rotors and can operate for up to 25 minutes. The drone's control system is very simple. A pair of joysticks and a flight control module equipped with obstacle detection technology, as well as a height limitation feature. The drone is primarily designed for farmers. It can be used to efficiently monitor the condition of fields, check crop growth, inspect pastures, and oversee hard-to-reach areas of the farm. This is especially important for large farms. Thanks to its easy controls and no need for a pilot's license, almost anyone can operate this drone. The next aircraft in our review is designed for combat purposes. It has the ability to take off and land vertically, making it suitable for deployment in tight spaces. The aircraft can reach speeds of up to 500 miles per hour. Using advanced surveillance technology, the drone provides excellent image quality at any altitude. In addition to reconnaissance and observation, it can be used for cargo transport and even launching small missiles. The drone performed well during its first test flight. It demonstrated vertical takeoff capabilities, extreme maneuverability, and easy control by the operator. Soon after all necessary tests and improvements, the drone will assist the military in performing various tasks on the battlefield. We've already discussed this incredible folding flying car. It has successfully completed its first tests at Grant County Airport in Moses Lake. The Switchblade took off and made its thrilling first flight, reaching an altitude of 500 feet. This two-seater car can reach speeds of over 125 miles per hour in street mode with its wings and tail folded. In flight mode, it can accelerate up to 200 miles per hour. The transition from car to airplane happens automatically and takes about 3 minutes. Thanks to this design, the car can be stored in a regular garage, avoiding the need for hangar space. It is still being improved and tested. Once sales begin, the price will start at $170,000. Pica and SNC have introduced a game-changing drone for U.S. military operations. The new autonomous fully electric drone is specifically designed for the U.S. Department of Defense. It is intended for transporting cargo in contested areas. Measuring about 22 feet in length with a 38-foot wingspan, it can carry up to 400 pounds of cargo. The Pelican cargo is powered by 4 electric motors and a battery system that can be charged in just an hour or swapped in 5 minutes. Since the drone is fully electric, it produces zero emissions and can significantly reduce transportation costs. Additionally, its use allows the operator to stay safe during logistics operations. The idea of using airships is gaining popularity again. Flying Whales is creating a concept for a cargo airship of impressive size. It will be 656 feet long and 164 feet in diameter. This airship will be able to transport large cargo weighing up to 60 tons. At first, it will be equipped with a hybrid power system and later it will become fully electric. The company is considering the use of alternative fuels such as those made from organic waste. The airship's lift will come from 10 non-pressurized helium cells. With this design, the company aims to transport heavy cargo without harming the environment and with zero carbon emissions. This approach could reduce the cost of goods due to cheaper delivery. The first use will be for transporting timber from hard-to-reach forest areas and delivering goods to remote locations. The Icon A5 is not just a plane, but the embodiment of a dream for freedom in the sky and on water. This ultralight two-seater seaplane impresses with its versatility and ease of control, making it accessible even to those who have never flown before. It can take off and land on both land and water. You don't need to be an experienced pilot to fly it. The intuitive control system and automatic safety features like a parachute for the entire aircraft make flight safe and accessible for beginners. Additionally, the Amphibious plane has a unique and minimalist design, opening up the skies to anyone. This is the lightest glider in the world and you don't need a license to fly it. Assembling it is like playing Lego and takes just 10 minutes. The single-seat glider has a small cockpit and the structure is securely attached to the pilot's body. Instead of landing gear, it uses a simple running takeoff. Once airborne, the pilot tucks their legs inside the frame. Users can launch it with a bungee, install an engine, tow it with a car or another plane. The maximum distance flown by the glider is 233 miles. Thanks to the cockpit, the flight is more comfortable. If something goes wrong, the pilot can deploy a parachute for a safe landing. Jetson One is the first certified ultralight vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. It has an incredible futuristic design resembling a large drone. Made from a refined mix of aluminum and carbon fiber, Jetson One is powered by 8 motors, each skillfully driving its own propeller. With their help, the aircraft can reach speeds of up to 63 miles per hour. Anyone can learn the intuitive controls in just a few minutes. The pilot's left hand controls the altitude, while the right hand controls the direction. This user-friendly system allows almost anyone to fly. Its popularity soared and it quickly sold out for 2024. The price of Jetson One is $98,000. Which device from this video would you like to have? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest news in the world of innovations and technology. See you next time.